G'day guys, Shrek here. Today I'm going to show you how to smoke fish, a real quick, dirty and easy guide. I've had about 4 or 5 goes at this by now, so I'm by no means an expert, but I can show you how I've been smoking fish lately. This is the first time I've actually tried it with some whole fish, and let's see how it's gone. Butter. But check out the results. I'm getting some deep results. These are whole fish today. So here's my quick guide to how to get to this. Enjoy. I guess before we get to the smoking part, I better tell you the story about how I caught these fish. I was out on the board this beautiful vessel, the Eastern Voyager, at the Southern Great Barrier Reef at the Capricorn Group with the Adreno team. This was the boat we were diving out of. They're putting a tender up on the roof right there and then. They're the boats we dove out of each and every single day, and we had an absolute blast. Beautiful boat and a great trip. Let's take a look at a couple of the fish I shot. Up first are the ever spectacular on the plate coral trout. Not always super difficult to spear, but often more difficult than people would expect. And as usual, out of shot here is a fantastic Moses perch. These are great eating. If you haven't seen Daniel Mann's the most underrated tropical reef fish, I think his video is called, check that out. This is a Moses perch. These things are absolutely delicious. Now, on board the Eastern Voyager, we get to vacuum pack every single fish. Someone lovingly wrote Shrek there with a love heart. This is the coral trout coming straight out of the bag. A couple of months in the freezer and still in pristine eating quality. Dry them out, ready to smoke. This is the Moses. Here they go. Pretty much ready to go. I guess next step is drying them out. Because they've come out from frozen, you got to get rid of all that moisture off the fillet. So a roll of paper towels is your best friend here. Dry them out as much as you can. What I did with these ones is I dried them right out with paper towel, and then I ended up just lightly salting both fish and then putting them in the refrigerator just to let them sort of air out for a few hours and get rid of any of that last remaining moisture before giving them another quick paper towel. So yeah, this is kind of the process. I ended up stuffing this belly cavity with a little bit of the paper towel as well. That seems to be where a little bit of the moisture holds. And just going over the fins, in particular under the fins and around the fins, there's always moisture around that. And you really want to get rid of all of that, all that extra moisture. Moisture is not your friend when it comes to fish. That's what deteriorates them. It also, it's not great with smoking. It stops the smoke from adhering to the fish, so you want to get them as dry as possible. That's just that light salt. Into the fridge they go on a tea towel. Maybe not what everyone's missus would like, but anyway, pulled them out of the fridge. Then I did a brown sugar, about 80% brown sugar, 20% salt, then back into the fridge for another few hours. That's just a dry brine, and my kimchi had to go back in there as well. While I was waiting for the fish, I got the smoker ready. Now this is the smoke box where I put the wood chip, and this is the actual smoker itself. It's a 2-shelf Jumbuck unit that you can get from Bunnings here. They're not super expensive. That bottom tray is where your coals go, and then on top of that you start putting your wire trays, and away you go, and you're up and laughing. So got that ready, and then I guess it's getting all the other things ready. So you want to have your jug ready for heating the beads up, have some starters there. I'm using coconut shell charcoal, which you can see there. Just pouring it into the urn here. It's pretty straightforward. Fill it up. Some people say you don't even need this many. I was doing whole fish and wanted them to burn for a little bit longer. I was going for about an hour and a half smoke time. So I got my heats going, on with the urn, heat them up. Bob's your uncle. 15 minutes later, we're ready to start smoking fish. While that was heating up, I get my chips ready. So chips into the smoke box, make sure they're nice and even, put the lid on, you're ready to go. You can just muck around with all those last few things. I also get some more brown sugar and salt ready, and I spoon that onto the fish again before I lay the fish into the smoker. That's the only thing you're not seeing in this, is putting the wire trays on and putting the fish into the smoker. But you want your thicker fillets on the bottom tray closer to the heat. And you can see in here there's a bit of a burning stick in here, some burning wood. I pulled that out. You don't want any flames in there. You want it to be nice and low and slow as they say. So I just pulled that out, and then it's ready for the smoke box on top. I lined it up with the gate so that if I did need to adjust the smoke box or put some more wood chip in there, it would be quite easy to extract it from the smoker. You'll see me line it up here with the gate on the side of the smoker here, and that's just to make sure that I can get access to it if I need it. So lay it nice and flat, and then the tray for your first lot of fish fillet goes on next, and then on the upper one you can have your thinner fillets that don't need as much time or heat to cook them. And away it goes. Boom, we're up and smoking. 13:26, and keep an eye on the time throughout the vid, but you can sort of see how long it takes me to smoke this. The whole fish as well, so you want to leave them in there for a little while, and just get that low and slow heat going, steady stream of
Here
smoke.
in Australia, smoking fish wouldn't be the same without a cane toad. G'day, big fella. G'day. What's going on for bugs? Babies. Ugh.
And smoking can be, it's tough business, you know. You've got to watch it smoke, sit down and enjoy yourself, maybe have a beverage.
Ooh.
But,
Ooh, yeah. Looking good. Ooh, that looks good.
pretty much, that's all there is to it, guys. If you have any questions or queries, you can email me, shrek@namespearo.com, or chuck them in the comments down here in the bottom of this YouTube video. Check out this delicious smoked fish. You can make so many meals with it. Enjoy.